What's up, Don J? Good morning. Welcome into the chat, brother. Hope your day is going good so far. You're my grandbaby in there raising hell. Service might bring my 1022 and the G19. Still, oh yeah, man. I'm hoping to get my 1022 back from Cerakote this week, and then I'm gonna drop it in this AR frame. Welcome into the chat. Please double tap that screen. Let's drop some comments. Let's get a conversation going today. Interesting little title I made today. Self-defense or self-reliance? What do you use your tools for? Oh, the 1022 is just being done in all black. It was that damn stainless 1022, and I'm having it done in all black. The Stifler slide, I still haven't ordered a slide because I'm still waiting on a lower. But I think I've decided on that purple color for the slide. $14 people in the chat. Welcome into the chat, guys. This is Daniel with pewpew, telling y'all thank you for joining. Thanking you for helping the live out. You know, by double tapping the screen, making sure everything's lit up. Thumbs up button. Go check out the content. Sub to the channel. Oh, I'm getting the Palmetto State Armory. Basically, it's going to be a Glock 19. Or the Glock 19 style. Let me rephrase that. It's a dagger lower. That's the one I told y'all I was making content on. I wanted to set a budget. I wanted to get the trigger, get the slide, get the lower, and I wanted to do all this for right at $500. I do not want to exceed what it would cost me to buy a brand new one. Yeah, I know you can't have them in California. That sucks, though, man. Cali's got some stupid ass rules. Hopefully, with all these Supreme Court cases they got going on right now, though, some of that'll change. What's up, Larry's Outdoors, my brother? Good to see you. How's things going your way, Larry's? Y'all excuse the sniffles, man. The little germ magnets started back school, and the first thing they did was brought home germs. Yeah, can't never complain, man. Any day we wake up is a good day. Might not be the best of circumstances, but any day we wake up, hey, we're above ground and we're doing a lot better than some. I don't do a whole lot of complaining, bro. I know every day I can change my circumstances. 21 folks in the chat. Thank y'all for tuning in to Papa's Pew Pews. I really do appreciate y'all's comments and y'all's likes and y'all's subs. Y'all go check out the content, sub to the channel. Also check out Larry's Outdoors. Check out Don J down there. No. That one there is Cerakote, Larry's. I put a lot of money into that one. I know we don't usually talk in cash. There's over 1,300 cheeseburgers in the Cerakote and the woodwork and the redoing the insides of that. That was a regular base model 22 lever Henry, but it was my father-in-law's. And when he passed away, I wanted to make it a tribute. So the only thing I'm waiting on is 2 plaques that look like, bronze. It looks like aged bronze dog tags, and I'm putting one on each side of the stock. And then it'll be complete. Oh, and on the foregrip, it's going to say Rainmaker, because he was a musician, and that's one of the songs that he always sang. So it's going to say Rainmaker on the foregrip, and then the bronze dog tags on each side. But yeah, that's Cerakote from King of Camo. And some custom woodwork. I've got a full picture of it on my content if you want to go look at it. It's beautiful. They really brought out the grain in the wood. What's up, Pat? Howdy. Pimp my rifles. Hey, you know what? Not a bad idea. Hey, but I do appreciate that comment. Hey, we could make a killing with that. Nah, because there's some guys out there with some serious pimp my rifle stuff going on with them ARs and AKs and stuff. I could never begin to compete. That's like my buddy over at the arms room. Hey, he's got some serious, antique rifles. I love antique rifles, but he's really got it going on. Y'all double tap them screens, subscribe to the channel. Also check out Pat, check out Larry's Outdoors, Don J, all the brothers down there comment, man. It's a really good group. We run in a pretty big circle here in the 2A community. Yeah, what does he not? Well, he always says there's a few more he wants. And when you're into this lifestyle, you always want something else. But yeah, he does got a really nice collection. And he's a really nice person, man. I've not heard him say anything harsh to almost anybody. But I like the history aspect. There's a few things that I'd like to see him, put on there, being that he's going with that whole historical firearm theme, some Civil War style firearms, some American Revolution style firearms. That would be kind of cool to see. Yeah, he's very respectful. And once again, guys, please just excuse the sniffles. My little germ magnets started back school, and first thing they did was come home and got Papa sick. So I got me some sniffles going on. What's up, Brookside? Never fear, though. I got the old Vicks Vapor Rub slathered on, so we'll get the little sickness burnt out in the next day or so. Old Vicks Vapor Rub. It works good for muscle aches, stopped up nose, scraping barns. Oh my God, I used to hate that. Man, Larry, I love my Taurus PT 111. Still to this day, I love my Taurus PT 111 Pro. Single shot 44 mag. I would love to have one of them. That's something I don't own. I had a 44 special, and I traded it off. Jeremiah Johnson with the Hawkins right now. There you go. Something like that would be nice. Or the the quickly down under rifle. What's up, Sharif? I might be saying that wrong. If I am, I'm sorry. But yeah, y'all double tap them screens. Drop a comment. Sub to the channel. Check out the brothers. Sorry, I had to blow my nose, guys. Trying to get over the sickness. But yeah, check out the brothers' channels. Firearms or functional reproductions. Don J, I like black powder. I just don't mess around with them too much. I've got that 1863 Colt Navy. Got the 7-inch barrel, but it was converted to 45 long Colt. I just know me. I try to push the limits and end up demolition ranching myself. Huh? Pat, are you on our Insta? Range Point Precision has a 3D custom gun builder or a lever action. I need to get that information from you, Pat. It destroyed you. See, that's me, Larry. I've not messed enough with black powders to be able to tell anybody anything. I mean, I'd like to get into it. Especially around here, it's big during hunting season. I've not messed with them enough to know what's good and what's not. But then again, that's why we have these YouTube channels and brothers out here. You know, you can ask people like FV. He could probably lead us in the right direction. There's several out there that could probably lead us in the right direction. Yeah, Taylor's Firearms. Is Candy Cane in here? I didn't see Candy. What's up, Kennedy? Candy must have come in when I turned my back to blow my nose. Candy, the germ magnets got me, bro. Send them to school one day and they come bring that shit home. Gotcha. Will had a good time last night. That's good. That's real good, bro. Yeah, we had a good time last night. Yeah. Yeah. Trying to get fired back up today and see what goes on today and what the day holds. But yeah, I thought I'd break out the old Henry 22 today and throw it up. Yeah, right. And I do, man. I get, well, shit. After we got off that, I went on a whole binge. Bro, I learned a lot of stuff just watching videos this morning, like Trayvon Martin, the case that set America on fire, basically, literally. I watched a documentary after we got off our live, and there's some stuff that I had no clue after all these years. Like their main witness was switched. What I mean by that is their main witness that said she was on the phone when all this went on was a complete different girl. The girl Diamond ended up being a whole different girl. It wasn't the girl who got up on the stand. And I missed all that during the case. But yeah, the prosecution had put a whole different person on stand. Oh, the Mac 90? Yeah. Afternoon wit. See, that's something else I'd like to get a hold of. I still want to get a hold of the old school Mac 10. Just the old school Mac 10. Then I went down the whole gun law rabbit hole from the 70s, and I went down that rabbit hole this morning watching videos. Most of them laws came about with felons. It started in the 30s, but most of your main felon laws came into place in the 70s after high-profile cases like Kennedy and Martin Luther King and stuff like that. Oh, what's the matter? You don't like to stutter. Scroll up, bitch. Lucky I was drinking my Red Bull. You really shouldn't make fun of people with speech impediments, even though I don't have one. FRT, baby, don't tread on us. Not long and you'll be able to have your FRTs. You're still going to have to fill out paperwork unless the NRA wins this next lawsuit. You won't have to pay anything for it, but you will have to fill out the paperwork. But there are several big gun lobbyists, Gun Owners of America, NRA, Georgia Gun Owners. There are several big groups that have joined into the lawsuit, and they're hitting it from a multi-directional aspect. One, the constitutionality of it, and the biggest argument that won their argument in the Supreme Court is they've always said it was a revenue source. Well, now that the big beautiful bill done away with the revenue source, there goes their argument. Candy, that would be fun. I just don't know enough about black powder to mess with it. You go. And you'll see that's cool. I know I've enjoyed the build, and I call it a build because I truly did. I stripped it down to nothing but metal, but I enjoyed the build on this 1911. That was something I always wanted to do. I bought a cheap $300 Gerson 1911 and completely redone the whole thing. Sears, springs, everything completely redone. And I enjoyed the hell out of doing that. So I'm looking for something else I can get kit-wise and basically do the same thing. Just rebuild it. Foreign investments and exchanges and follow the chain to find. Yeah. Yeah, that's who I've got. Everything in my 1911 is, well, everything except one thing is is Wilson Combat. I have the bulletproof extractor, the bulletproof firing pin, the springs, the buffer tube, everything. I have Nighthawk Customs is the actual hammer. That's the only thing that was Nighthawk Customs. And that's only because Wilson didn't have the hammer at the time. But everything in that gun is pretty much Wilson Combat. And the slide, I completely broke the slide down, pinned it myself, fit it where it's more tight. In other words, just made it a better fit. Completely took every rough edge off the whole firearm. Sandblasted the frame. Auto Ordnance puts out some good stuff. Yeah, my 1911 is the government model. And it's really not when you start buying the individual parts. Now, if you buy a custom firearm from Wilson, you're gonna pay. You're gonna pay because they put a lot of work in them. 410. Yeah. See, I like me. I stay away from the Derringers, but I got a whole story behind that. But I had my dog tried to get me with a Derringer. I had one of the belt buckle Derringers. And he jumped up on my hips and knocked it loose, and it hit the floor and it went off. Shot my ceiling fan. Ever since then, I don't mess with him. Yeah, he's on the way to Alaska. He going to play with Putin for a little while. Ooh, Remington 870. Yeah, see, that's me. I want to get into builds more. Now, my brother-in-law, that's what he does. He builds long-range rifles and suppressors. And he's done it for about 25, 30 years now. I know it's paid for 2 homes in Alaska and 5 homes here in Georgia. So he does pretty good with it. See, I ain't messing with no boats, Candy. I'll be sunk everybody. The homebrew. Pat, damn. His last name is Wilson, but I can't remember what he calls the other part of his company. I'll put that on the next live. Oh yeah, but he builds them for the. We have what's called the Federal Law Training Center here, FLETC, and he has their contract, and he has the contract for Kings Bay Naval Submarine Base. So I mean, he's big into it. He's got all the VATs and everything, and I'll get you the name of his company. But he's been doing it for years. But he's, like I said, he went more towards the long range rifles now. So he builds a lot of your long range toys that people are using. I know he did a lot for the Kilchers because his property in Alaska on the Kenai Peninsula is neighbors with the Kilchers off of that TV show. And he does a lot for them. But yeah, on my next live, I'll put that name for you to look him up because I'm sure he'd appreciate the business. He's the well, his little helper is the reason I don't mess with doing my own loads. About 15 years ago, roughly, his damn helper done something with all the gunpowder and stuff, left it out. I don't know exactly what happened, but he burnt half the shop down. All that shit ignited and burnt half the shop down. Yes, it is. Well, not quite yet though, Larry. We've got to wait until January till the law takes effect. But basically, the money part of it is now gone, and the paperwork's being processed a lot faster. However, there's still paperwork. It's still the same paperwork. You just don't have to pay the money. Well, as of January, you do right now. I'm on live, baby. What do you need? I'm just checking out track. Leave him alone. Go. Go. Hang on, guys. Go watch your tablet. No. You can get up here if you want to. I want to pet him. No, not right now. Don't. He's in a bad mood. Don't pet him right now, okay? That kid ain't scared of nothing. Grab that bulldog by his ear like she crazy as hell. Come in here and grab my big 100-pound pit by the ear. And he'll just lay there and take it. But yeah, hopefully this coming up year will be a big year for the 2A community, man. We got a lot of big court cases in the works. Um, a lot of changes being made. So it's also why you see in the rise of stupid shit again. Because anytime we start moving forward, they got to come up with some kind of distraction. Did my chat freeze? Nope. One of my rifle builds had a whole custom rifle even. Well, like I said, that's what he does. He's gotten big into the long range. I know my pharmacist had him build two for him. I wouldn't doubt that on the cartridges. It's time for some new cartridges though, man. I mean, it's time for some fresh stuff to hit the scene. We've been running the same old stuff a pretty good while now. But if they put them out, they need to make it plentiful enough to where we're not having these weird ammo situations. That's just silly. I hate having a firearm that I have to go beg and hunt for ammunition for it. That's why I got rid of that 44 special. Could never find it other than ordering it online. And I try not to order stuff online no more than I have to. All right, Don, I'll go check it out when I get off live, brother. You know, I always stop by and drop a comment. Cut to maximum with a 410. God almighty. So, in other words, it's a beast. I'll tell you when I'm starting to dig more. I'm starting to enjoy my 300 blackout more. I just can't stand a freaking honey badger. Yeah, Larry, my 45 long colt for a box is anywhere from 50 cheeseburgers to 80 cheeseburgers for the 45 long colt. Recoil is nothing, uh, nothing compared to the 7.62 on the 300 blackout. Yeah, the 45 long colt, they bumped their heads for real on the ammo on that. Well, even the 45 ACP, I'm still paying what anywhere from 36 to about 36 to almost 50 cheeseburgers. And if you're getting hollow points, you're only getting 20. That's what I'm saying. On 300 blackouts, that's why I like it so much. There's almost, well, I won't say zero recoil, but there's not much. Not out of any 45. Some 45s you cannot shoot the 410 out of. Like for instance, my 1863 Navy, it won't shoot 410 out of it. It only shoot 45 long colts. But I think like your rifles and your stuff like that, you can. And I know a lot of your Derringers you can. I know you can with the Judge. Um, Look up Sam Moore. He's got he done some videos shooting that 410 out of 45. He also got a 12 gauge coming out of a damn flare gun. He blew that flare gun, slapped to hell. Now, out of a single shot 410, I think you can on most of your 410s. If not, they do make the little, the little cylinder things where you can shoot. You can bring it all the way down to a 22. Yeah, if it's not labeled for it, and you can't look it up and find it and see that it's safe, I damn sure wouldn't try it, Paul. With a mod choke, yeah. I haven't checked out Iraq Veteran yet. I'll check him out when I get off live. But yeah, Sam Moore took a flare gun and shot a 12 gauge out of it, quote, air quote, in the name of science. You're just not going to get the ballistics because it don't have the riflings. Fleabag Hillbilly. He stops in Candy all the time on the live and says hello. The 454 Casull's kind of overrated. It hurts like hell. What's up, J Dog? Nice romantic candlelight live we had last night. Guys, if you ain't checked out J Dog's page, please do so. A lot of fun over there. Especially when we have conspiracy nights. It was a great night. I went back and watched your video before when I woke up. You had put up another video. I went back and watched that one also. There's another channel called Yeah Live. Are they related? Oh, yeah. Not that I know of. You'll know Sam's page because he'll have Buck, which is the Draco. He'll have Buck on it. And then he's always doing all kind of crazy shit in the name of science. Sam's got a lot of good content. $25 people in the chat. Double tap them screens, drop some comments, sub to the channel. Also check out J Dog, Paul, Larry's Outdoors, all the brothers down here. Comment, man. Go check out their channels. I'm telling you, if you like firearms, shit, just about anything you could think of, you'll find it on their channel. Hey, J-Dog, you get the message I sent you this morning? I couldn't help it, bro. I saw it on Facebook. Had to send it from Facebook straight to your page because you the first person I thought of when I saw it. Yeah, Tennessee. You got to check it out. Like I said, you the first person I thought of when I saw it this morning. I started to put it on Insta. It's when round Earth people try to talk to flat Earth people and change their mind. But yeah, guys, double tap them screens. I appreciate all y'all tuning into the live. You guys make my day, man. I'm telling you. Especially when I'm sitting here stranded out in the country today. I feel like I went back 100 years. Man, I have never seen a baby sleep with their eyes open before. This baby sleeps with his damn eyes partly open. That's strange to me. Guys, double tap them screens, drop some comments. Let's keep it going. Don't stop now. On screen, for those who don't know, is the Taurus Protector Poly 357 Magnum and the 22 Henry lever action. And the old white fedora. Hey, it's funny, ain't it, J-Dog? Hey, that's the dude that has all the all the run up on me Pro 2A content. He's funny as hell. Talking about putting people on t-shirts and making them into socks. Right. Why even ask me for it? Bitch? Earth ain't round. Well, if I show you die hard proof, are you gonna change your mind? No. That was, I seen it as I got sent this J-Dog. And I know you had just said you was going to sleep. And I was like, damn. But yeah, he's got a lot of funny ass content. Y'all put me on a damn conspiracy rabbit hole this morning. I went to YouTube and doom scrolled the hell out of videos this morning. What's up, FV? Now, FV might be able to answer some of your black powder questions that you were asking earlier. Mr. Dual Wield. At work, can't stay long. Understand that, brother. Understand that. I appreciate you stopping in, though. My grandson's sitting here sleeping. Boy, close them lips. You're going to trip over them. Bubba Gump. Right, and barely flinching, but he shoots a lot. FV a professional. Get the shit in your eye. Don't mess up your eyes, brother. You only get 2 of them. Autocorrect is run by liberals. Yeah, when you go on, I'll catch you live, bro. I won't be on too much longer myself. It's about time. It's about time for nap time to end, and I'll have to chase these babies for dear life. Wife thought it'd be funny since I was homesick today to leave the babies with me. Like, I just got daycare. And his grandson's got to be right up underneath my damn ankles. What's up? I am Goofy. Double tap that screen. Check out the channels. Oh, I will. As soon as he gets old enough, he gonna learn. My granddaughters already could show you. Teach him how to hunt. My wife gonna have to teach him how to fish. I don't have the patience for that shit. My idea of fishing is a quarter stick of, you know what, wrapped up with some sinkers and drop it. Catch what floats to the top. Now, see, something like that I could probably get into, Don. I could probably get into something like that. I just can't sit there with a line in the water. If something hadn't bit in 10 minutes, I'm moving to a different spot. If I'm in a boat, I'm just gonna keep the boat running and dry the boat all over the lake. I'm not one for fishing. Now I can sit in a tree stand or in a truck from daylight to dark waiting on a deer. I just can't do it when it's fishing. And my wife gets so mad at me because she'll sit there fishing. I'll get bored and grab the 22 and start shooting at her bobber. I can't wait for him to get a little older and I can take him snipe hunting. Ooh, I make people mad when I do that. Yeah, when she said, well, that's my wife. Man, she'll sit there all damn day long with mosquitoes hanging off of her and everything else. She don't care. If I want to babysit my wife, hand her a fishing pole, stick her near a pond, and come back 2 days later, she'll still be there. She's got hella patience. I guess that's why she's a special needs school teacher. She's got hella patience. Oh, see, the bugs don't bother her. She's an old country girl. That don't bother her. If she's fishing, she'll ignore every bit of that. That's like camping. We'll set up that tent. She'll camp. Not me. After a couple hours, I'm cranking up the truck, turning on the air conditioner, and I'm sleeping in the truck. I done got too old for that shit. Hey, some of them duck dogs are badass, man. We got most of us around here is walker hounds for deer hunting, but them dogs are so trained. Wherever them guys drop them in at, if they get gone, because they'll get on them deer and they don't want to get off them deer. If they lose one of them, they come back the next day. That dog will be sitting right where they dropped them at. Dog hunting is very prevalent here, but if you've been in any of our woods, you know why. Well, that's like my pit. He's a hell of a hog dog. I just don't let him go. Now my Chihuahua, she'd try with a fluffy puff. I got a Chihuahua that thinks she's a pit, and I got a pit that thinks he's a Chihuahua. They're suffering from some serious identity crises. I got people that come to the house all the time, and they're scared of my pit bull. I'm like, that's not the one you need to worry about. It's a little ankle biter over there that's gonna bite you. If you don't stop kicking me, you got the whole bed over there, but yet you come over to my side and start kicking the hell out of me. Why are you kicking me? Oh, it's okay. Papa don't mind. Damn, this little cold's about to drive me nuts. And it ain't nothing but a runny nose, but damn. At 18, yeah, it's a rifle. You just can't own a handgun. Yeah, it's got to be 16 inches or longer. It can't be like a pistol. Are you waking up now? Is that a yes or a no? Are you awake? What's up, homie? Yeah, the barrel length. It's like I had a guy, Pat, about 3 or 4 months ago. Told me he had a sawed off he wanted to bring by. And I was like, a sawed off? I asked him before he ever called. I said, is the barrel 18.5 inches long? Yeah, it's 18.5. No, he got here. The stock was cut. The barrel was cut. The whole damn gun was 18.5. I had to send him away. I said, nah, bro, I ain't catching no felonies. He thought 18.5 inches meant the whole firearm. I'm getting you. Come here. Come here. How in the hell are you wet? Boy, how do you pee all the way up your back? Damn, son. Good Lord. You've only been asleep an hour? We gotta get you dry. Sit up. You're so aggravating. You're so aggravating. I'm here, guys. Y'all go ahead and keep typing. I'm just changing the baby. You like wrestling a python. There you go. Papa got it off of you. Now we got to get cleaned up here. Don't look at me crazy. You're the one who done it. Pissing all over the place. Yay. Say yay. Tell everybody hey. Well, you better not pee on me. Put that thing away. Well, at least I got you angled to where if you pee, you're going to pee in your face. You ain't going to pee on Papa. No, you ain't going to pee on Papa. No, it ain't funny. It ain't funny. Get your hand off of it. No. You're not funny. You're not funny. You're not funny. Oh, ugly boy. Oh, ugly boy. Let Papa see if I can find another outfit for you. Oh, shit. Nobby. 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 Damn it. I didn't need her. She'd be all up in here. Now I'm going to make you mad. I got to clean your nose. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Come here. Oh, mean ass. Papa got to get it off of you. Oh, I know. I'm horrible, ain't I? Y'all double tap them screens. Candy's a nut. Alright, I got you. There. There. Hang on. Let me get Sissy to go get me another outfit for you. I'm here, guys. This looks like this will work. Another outfit. How about that? Sorry, having to do my Papa duties, guys. Changing heinies and all that kind of stuff. Da, 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 da. What you guys got going on today? Just saw it off. There you go. Put your arms in the hole. There you go. One. Give me the other one. Give me the other one. I'm not the one who pissed up my back. So stop laughing at me. You're not funny. Oh, now you're trying to come in the room after I done called you and you ignored me. Turn the door handle. It open. I ain't locked it. Come here and throw this in the trash for me. Are you coming to help me or not? Oh, you need a diaper change too? Come on. I'll change your diaper too. You really need to put panties on, girl. You're going to get me in trouble for not potty training today.
I do got panties on.
You got panties on?
I don't.
You got a diaper on.
I please do have a diaper.
Listen, there's several bathrooms in this house. There is no excuse for you not to be using one of them. You hear me? Here. Here's your bottle. Get up here so I can change you too. Here, bottle.
Okay, I want panties.
The number moves. Only change for us is the little number.
I want.
Is what he sees. What are you talking about, guys?
What is that?
What's up, Bozo? Haven't seen you in a while, brother. Come on.
Is that your brother?
Yeah, it's my brothers. All of them my brothers. Come here.
I like brothers.
Okay, well, they're all cha-chas. You can tell everybody, hey, cha-chas. Come say, hey, cha-cha.
I'm going to call them.
You're going to call them cha-cha? Sit back.
Me.
Guys, I swear I'm not ignoring you. I'm just trying to do diaper duty. I'm almost done. Oh, goodness, you didn't tell me you done that. Damn, girl. You need to change your diet. I didn't sign up for all this. Oh, Papa didn't sign up for all this. Okay, here. Is the tablet charged up or is it dead? Navi, is the tablet charged up or is it dead?
Yes, it is charged.
Well, you put your leg down so I can put this on you. Leg down. Okay, here you go. I'm not putting the shorts back on you. You're good. You're good. All right, y'all go play.
I want panties.
Man, you better go play. Go play. Papa's got everything else. Go play. All right, guys. All right, Papa duties are over. Now I'm back to the live. I handled all the business I had to handle.
Is his beakies go to work? Is this beakies go to work? The whole school.
Get down. Hold on, guys. I missed the whole damn conversation. Y'all talking about YouTube shit? Yeah, you gotta see. I got mine set up. I see my timer up top. Um, my problem is a lot of my shit. The chat will hang up sometimes, and I'll think we're not having any conversation. There'll be a whole damn conversation I have to go back through. My problem was I was busy handling the grandbabies. Had to change diapers and make a bottle and everything else. My numbers will jump up. Like right now, what I see on the top right is the thumbs up. There's 16 likes. There's 16 people in the chat. It just jumped to 10 people in the chat. But I've been going a little over an hour, so back up from the screen. Don't walk over here. You know you're not allowed over here when I'm doing a live. Here's your tablet. Now I'm not going to turn this on because I don't want to catch it I don't want to catch a copyright. I got it unlocked. Here, take it in there and watch it. Don't turn it on until you walk out the door. Go ahead, turn it on now, but go out the door because I don't want YouTube to hear the music and get me with a copyright. Be a damn shame if they got me for Sesame Street or whatever the hell she's watching. That's like my food thing I dropped yesterday. I had to change the sound on it, delete it, and repost it on some damn food. Yeah, I'm full-time clipsters. They got put in my home October 2nd last year. And I have them 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Which I wouldn't have it any other way. I wouldn't have my grandbabies in a home somewhere. Like everybody else in the country, you know. I got a daughter that got into that shit, and she waited till she was 27 years old. Always, graduated college, always done great, and got with some knucklehead ass boy and got strung out. Now I've got the kids, raising the kids. Oh, it's okay, Candy. I try to read off the comments as much as I can to everybody who does listen in, because I know y'all got other things going on. But yeah, I've had them since October 2nd, and they just got me daycare. But today I was sick. The baby had a runny nose, so I just kept them home with me today because it's Friday. My wife's a special needs school teacher, so I have them during the day, and then when she gets home, she takes them for a little while. But I've got the two granddaughters. Um, their father will never be back in the picture. He was from India, and basically Snap went crazy, whatever. After getting the jab, completely lost his mind, locked my grandbabies in dog kennels. Needless to say, they shipped him off to India, and he's in a permanent, what do you call it, asylum or whatever over there. And then the boy's dad, he's a real good guy, but because my daughter was still legally married to the Indian guy, he's having to basically fight for custody before he can have anything to do with his own baby, which is sad. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, he was deported. Um, but he went over there and done something, and basically they locked him in the way they do their asylums. If you get locked away, you're locked away the rest of your life. Yeah, love people like that. If I could have got him before they did, I'd have sat in prison with a smile on my face. It wouldn't have bothered me a bit. I told the DFACS people, because they have to go through trying to contact the parents. And they made a comment about contacting him. I said, you do that. And I don't care if we're sitting in an open courtroom. The day I see him is the day these kids' nightmare ends. And I meant that. but they've already deleted all his rights. My daughter has about 6 more months. If she doesn't get it together, then I'll permanently adopt all 3 children. Well, see, the problem with that, Don Jay, is everybody's too wrapped up with drugs. They're treating drugs like it's the sickness. No, that's a byproduct. The drug abuse is a byproduct of the mental illness. And until they go back to treating mental illness, they're never going to do away with this so-called war on drugs, which is really not a war on drugs. It's another source of income. There's too much money being made. And what they charge for these rehabs and stuff is absolutely ridiculous. Well, see, that's like me, Clipsters. My family is so twisted because of the same thing. Because of adoption and all, my great aunt became my grandmother. My grandmother became my great aunt. You know, aunts became cousins, and it's crazy. But, you know, foster parents is something that's really needed in this country. I know in Georgia, because I have to take classes and all, right now there's 283,000 children in the Georgia system. Out of them 283,000 children, there's less than 20 main case supervisors to handle all them children. Now, you have workers and stuff, but like main case supervisors. Yeah, see, that's something else that's bullshit too. I can't stand somebody who goes and lies. I see that all the time too. Hey, grandma and grandpa always take care of you. That's the thing about grandparents. I always joke. I tell people I should have started with the grandkids first. Man, I love my grandbabies. There's days I want to strangle the hell out of all my daughters because I had 3 daughters. Don J, why you bullshitting? My wife used to make it a joke that I took my guns more places than her. Until one day we in a room full of people, and when she made that comment, I said, why not? It's always ready. It never talks back. And it puts out when it needs to. It never talks back. But they do. They go more places than my wife do. My wife don't even sleep in the same bedroom as me. My guns do. Oh yeah. mm. Yeah, because of the kids situation and the nursery being on the other side of the house, my wife sleeps on the other side of the house, and then the granddaughter will come in here, like if she has a bad dream or something, at nighttime. But hell, the first 10 years we were married, if she wanted to punish me, she had to make me sleep in the bed because I always slept on the couch. With all the back injuries and stuff, it's just, I'm hell to sleep with. Well, now they might get a little jealous. They ain't never told me that, but they look at me kind of funny when I pick the other one, Don. That 45 gets mad at me all the time when I pick the 9. That baby done drank a whole damn 9 ounces. Good Lord, boy. No wonder you peeing all over the place. You drinking like a fish. Is that funny? Is that funny? Is that funny, huh? Here's your toys. We'll go get in the walker in a few minutes. And you can run around the house. Here. There's your bank. Yeah, I know. Oh. Yeah, I sleep very light. If you touch my doorknob, I'm awake. And because of the kids, I've always just been a light sleeper. How do fish even drink? They gotta. Ooh. Yeah, I don't sleep much. My optimum sleep is about 4.5 hours a night. That's it. And every now and then I might get lucky and get a nap during the day, but that's rare. Can fish dehydrate? Can it die of thirst? No, it could die of that damn ick or whatever they call it. Boy, Jack, get out. Get on the floor to act like a dog for a change. Get out. Get out. You're not human. You're a dog. Damn dog troubles me. Clipster, what the fuck? This is our what do you call it? I don't even know what the fuck you call it. This is our serious conversations of the day. Unless it's a saltwater fish. What's up, White Rambo, brother? Oh, hell, we just chilling. We just kicking it today. Ain't making a whole lot of noise. I'm being held hostage by grandbabies. Cleaning out the shed. Yeah, I gotta start getting my chores done, but that's what the weekend's for. I'll fire up the old mower tomorrow and run over the yard. I was trying to let it dry up a little bit first because we've had a shit ton of rain and everything's still kind of puddled up. But we got possible storms headed this way, so we're going to see. Yeah, I know the heat's back. Which that don't bother me too much. I'll go out there. Now that I got the rider fixed. Now, when I was cutting them 3 acres with the push mower, that heat was about to kill me. Why? Because they're all bots. They're not real. Maybe salt water is fish piss. That's what I told the doctor. When the doctor told me to drink more water, I said, fish fucking water. Blah, blah, blah. Come on, sit up. Sit up. Sit up. There you go. Come on, you got it. There you go. Good boy. There you go. You're going to be 2 years old with rock hard abs with all these sit-ups Papa got you doing. All water was piss at some point, I suppose. Clear water must be squirting. There's a reason I don't drink city water, guys. I'm glad I got a deep water well. My father-in-law, before he passed away, the last 4 months of his life, I sat with him 24/7. And that's what he done, was water treatment for years. And when he got to telling me the different stories, I won't never drink city water ever again. Yeah, was a dinosaur or a person at some point. Or it's ran through it. But that's what builds up your immune system. Boy, I am not playing fetch today. Here, now sit up. Sit up. I got your legs. Sit up. There you go. There you go. Free water sounds good. Yeah, I don't like city water. All that chlorine and shit they pump in it. And knowing it comes from recycled shit water, I just can't do it. Marcel talking to y'all. They don't want to hear your mouth. They don't want to hear you. They don't want to hear you. Well, see, Paul, I actually love my natural spring. I've got a natural spring on my property, which comes in good during storms and when you lose power and your well's not working. But I filter it still. I got charcoal filters and all kind of stuff. That's the good thing about living out here in the country. We can sustain, but it's still nice to have, creature comfort still. Like myself, I've not owned a TV and I say 7, 8, 9 years. I don't watch television. Yeah, I can walk right out my back door and shoot. Now, if I'm shooting something, if I'm going anything over to 270, I'm going to go somewhere else because I do border a hunting club and I never know if there's anybody back there, so. Ooh, that would be nice. having a river at the back door. Fish looks sad as hell. I'd rather eat it. I love to eat fish. I just don't like taking the time to catch them. Yeah, I guess that works too. Nah, I love my shrimp. And I love my crab. And living on the coast, that's the best part of it. We got an abundance of all that. Oh yeah, oysters are good too, but only months it end in R. You do not eat an oyster if the month does not end in R. But yeah, we get all kind of fresh clams, oysters, crab, crawfish, shrimp. What do I put on my oysters? Tabasco sauce. That's it. And I don't want them cooked to death either. Steam them till they open, throw some Tabasco sauce, and slurp them down. But now some Old Bay is good on them too. You allergic to shellfish? The iodine in the shellfish, right? Now cocktail sauce is good too. But yeah, Don, you could pretty much say mine's pretty much raw. I mean, I do steam them till they open, but that's like barely any kind of cooking. Just to where that shell cracks, to where you can get your shuck in there. Never got an answer for it. I just turned yellow and died. That's all I know. What are you talking about, Paul? I missed the question. Oh, you never got an answer. I got you. It's the iodine. Most people who have a shellfish allergy are also allergic to iodine. See, I love good seafood, but that's something that also Clipsters has to be prepared right. It's kind of like people who say they don't like deer. More than likely, the people who don't like deer got a hold of some that the people didn't know what the hell they were doing. They didn't get all the silver skin off of it, whatever, and it gave a bitter taste, and they don't like it. See, I like um, scallops. That's another one that I love. Mercury. You're talking about mercury, Don. I get you now. I get you now. That's what you're allergic to. I had a business partner that was allergic to shellfish, and she didn't tell none of us. And we went out to a seafood restaurant, and she sat there changing colors and passed out on all of us. We didn't know she was allergic. Oh yeah, garlic and butter scallops are real good. Oh man, I'm Sicilian. We swear by garlic. We put garlic in damn near everything. So if that's the case, can I not purify water with iodine? If you have an iodine allergy, you can't. Even like when they do surgery on you or whatever, you have to tell them you have an iodine allergy, because no, it's iodine's iodine. You're Japanese and Hispanic. That's a hell of a combo, but you get the best of both kinds of food. Don, did you ever learn how to make homemade sake? I got some Polynesian friends, and when we'd take them home at the end of every night from the restaurant, they'd break open that homemade sake, and oh my lord, it wouldn't take much. Sake's good, bro. Especially if you got a little fever and you want to break that fever, take you a good sip of sake and wrap up in a blanket. Leave the bulldog alone. Japan's beautiful. I'd be afraid to go to China. It'd be my luck. It'd be a week that Trump pissed the president off and he'd want to lock all the Americans up. I ain't trying to be no prisoner of war nowhere. Turning up. Nah, I think I'll stay my happy ass right here in America. I'm Papa, not Dada. But I'll call Dada in just a little while for you. I'll call you Dada in just a little while. Alright, guys, I'm going to have to feed this baby, but I appreciate you guys hanging out with me today, and I'll be back on later on, and I'll catch you on some of the other lives. Until later on, stay strapped, keep one in the tube, and always be blessed, guys. Love all y'all. Boy.